Have you ever walked into a beautiful, grand building, a place that's supposed to represent something pure and powerful, only to feel that something is deeply wrong inside? That's the exact feeling at the heart of our story today. A powerful message delivered by the prophet Jeremiah right at the gates of the temple in Jerusalem. Imagine this scene. Jeremiah, a solitary figure of righteousness, stands before the magnificent ornate gates of the temple. Golden light floods from behind him, a symbol of divine purity. But the crowd approaching him is murky, their faces indistinct, their intentions clouded. Jeremiah's voice cuts through the air, not with condemnation, but with an incredible offer. He says, "Amend your ways and your deeds, and I will let you dwell in this place." It's a call to change, a chance to make the inside match the beautiful outside. It's not about just showing up to the right place, it's about showing up with the right heart. But the people weren't listening. They were putting their trust in the building itself, repeating, "This is the temple of the Lord, the temple of the Lord, the temple of the Lord," like a magic chant. They believed the physical location would save them no matter what they did. Inside this sacred space, things had turned dark. Imagine shadows creeping into the corners of the holy temple. Figures are huddled, engaging in deceit, oppression, and all sorts of immoral acts. The stone altar, once pristine, is now chipped and stained. A sharp beam of light cuts through the darkness, illuminating one chilling phrase: a den of robbers. They had turned a house of prayer into a hideout for their misdeeds, a place to feel safe after breaking every rule. They thought the temple was a get-out-of-jail-free card. Jeremiah then delivers a chilling history lesson. He tells them to look at another place, a place called Shiloh. This was where the Ark of the Covenant once rested, the very center of their faith. But the people there also became corrupt. And what happened? God abandoned it. Now, picture a desolate, sun-bleached ruin. Cracked columns and scattered stones are all that remain of that once holy site. In the distance, a figure looks back at the still-standing temple in Jerusalem, knowing it faces the same fate if they don't change. It's a stark warning. No place is too holy to escape the consequences of defiance. God's presence isn't tied to a location. It's tied to the hearts of His people. So what were these deeds that were so offensive? The prophet paints a vivid, heartbreaking picture. Imagine a family, the basic unit of society, completely consumed by false worship. Under a dark, angry sky, children are gathering wood. The mother is kneading dough, and the father is lighting a fire. But they aren't preparing a family meal. They are making cakes for an idol, a so-called Queen of Heaven. They are openly provoking God, and you can almost feel the ground beneath them beginning to crack and burn. This wasn't a secret sin. It was a public rebellion, a choice to serve a created thing rather than the Creator. And God makes it clear. This betrayal cuts deep, and His anger is kindled. This leads to the core of the message. What does God truly want? Is it just rituals and sacrifices? Jeremiah reveals a stunning truth. Picture a split screen. On one side, a huge, messy, bloody animal sacrifice, all the smoke and ceremony. On the other side, a single, humble person kneeling in quiet prayer and simple obedience. The side of obedience is bright and clear, while the side of sacrifice is dark and chaotic. God says, "I did not speak to your fathers concerning burnt offerings or sacrifices, but this is the command I gave them. Obey my voice." He is saying that all the religious activity in the world is meaningless if the heart isn't right. Obedience was always the priority. True faith is about listening to His voice and walking in His ways, not just going through the motions. But the people refused to listen. They turned their backs. And so the final scene is one of profound loss and sorrow. Imagine a lone figure on a barren, rocky mountaintop. Their clothes are torn, a sign of deep grief. Their hair, a symbol of their vows and identity, has been cut off and scattered to the wind. They are looking out over a desolate gray landscape, the picture of ultimate despair. This is the consequence of final rejection. God tells Jeremiah not to even pray for them anymore because they have hardened their hearts beyond repair. It's a tragic end to a story that began with a beautiful invitation to return. It's a powerful reminder that our choices have eternal weight, and the call to obedience is a call to life itself. Thank you so much for joining me on this deep dive into a powerful and timeless message. If this story resonated with you, please hit that like button and consider subscribing for more content that explores the depths of these ancient texts. See you in the next video.